Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. That's a big hit at the end, but making a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Crucial third down play right here. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pop, and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship of putting together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That run moves the ball across the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Smith. And the Spartans moving quickly down the field here. First and 10 now for the offense. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the Spartans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. He tried to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Sparty. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught.
Yeah, great throw here by by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And, Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They go with a direct snap. Fights through a tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Look out for it, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here.
fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he shanked it. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Now it's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field, trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Spartans will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass not complete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide, and it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll hand it off. A quick juke. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. efficiency is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Paid for this?
So second down after the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive was demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He hands it off from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been slow. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking for a deep completion. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Spartans will line up to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown to Michigan State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Takes a shot as he lets it go. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. Hands off to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's an option look. He'll pitch it.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.